Hi there again, it's Peter here from the Mindful Share Trader blog, and I just thought I'd put up a quick update of the S&P 500 and the Straits Times Index on what is a lovely Sunday morning here in Adelaide, Australia. So we'll start with the daily chart of the S&P 500 first, and now I don't usually use this indicator, which is the MACD. I put it up every now and then and have a look at it, but I thought it was interesting to see that at the moment it looks like it's rolling over, and it certainly has been declining on this run up, which usually when you get this kind of divergence, and that's the only reason I ever use indicators, means that there is some underlying weakness there. So this little run up at the moment in this part here could be a bit weak. So I just thought I'd have a look through and see what's happened in the past when the indicator's got to roughly where it is now, and we can see here that we've had a bit of sideways movement and a decline here, a bit of sideways movement on this one, a bit of sideways movement and a big decline down on here, and a bit of a decline down here, all when we got to about the same spot as we are now. So if we get some continued weakness up here, we could be in for a bit of a pullback on the daily, which probably wouldn't be a bad thing. Come back down here, test this area, and that would bring some buyers in to enable some higher prices down the track. I mean, things never ever go up in a straight line on the markets. So we'll have a look at a bit of a zoomed in view of the S&P daily, and we can see over the last 4 sessions there we've had no real big pullback, but we have come back down to test this support level and also the demand line of this uptrend channel, if that's indeed valid. So we'll have to see what happens next week. We need to definitely see the price move away from this danger area here, and if it does break down, then I would say that we'll probably come back down to test down in this area here somewhere. So we'll see what happens then. Let's have a look at the weekly. If we go out to the weekly, we can see that the long-term bull trend is still well and truly intact, and the MACD on this chart here is looking quite bullish. So is the RSI. So there's no real signs of weakness at all there. A little bit of if we zoom in here, we can see there's a little bit of the narrowing of the thrust on these bars here, but no real increase in volume. In fact, there's a slight decline in volume there. So maybe a little bit of no demand on this bar here, which could lead to a bit of a pullback. And we could certainly have a bit of a pullback in here within the confines of these indicators as well. I mean, there's plenty of room to move before it moves up again. And I really think it's going to head up and break this level here. And if we look at the monthly, ignore this last little bar here, because that's an incomplete monthly bar. We can see the last 3 bars actually. We've got a big pull down here on big volume. And then this second bar here now had every chance in the world to break down lower here, and it didn't. A lot of buying came in there, and we can see the result of that buying has been this push up. So we'll have to see if the momentum will keep pushing this up, or if it will move sideways for a while to down and up again. But I think this bull trend is still well and truly intact, and plenty of room for some movement there. So we'll have a look over at the STI index quickly. On the daily chart, we've still got this movement of the price within this downtrend. We've got this support resistance line here, which the price didn't even manage to get back up to test. Hasn't managed to get back up to this supply line of the downtrend channel either. We've got a lot of volume here, which kind of looks like it could have been some buying in there, but at the moment, still no real push up through. We really need to get the price up through here for it to become to be looking bullish again. I think possibly the price will be going sideways for a little while. If we look at the weekly, we can see much the same story on the weekly there. You can see this big volume swell here. So if that's buying, then that's going to translate into higher prices down the track. But I would say at the moment there's a lot of testing going on to test back into this area of high volume to see what supply is still left, and when that's all exhausted, then the price will move up through this area. So we might see a bit more sideways. There's certainly room for a bit more sideways movement here yet. So thanks for watching this quick update. Don't forget to subscribe to my blog at www.mindfulsharetrader.com. I also have a free 3-part beginner's guide to trading the markets that's out at the moment, and you can access that at courses.mindfulsharetrader.com, and the link to that's up on the screen. Now this short course is 3 videos. It's full of useful information if you're new to trading and looking for some direction, so have a look at that. Don't forget to share this update on your social media as well. Leave a comment and let me know what you think, and until next time, bye for now.